gonna chain 2 and we're gonna make a double crochet in the magic ring. So that's 1 double crochet, and we're gonna do that 11 more times for a total of 12 double crochets. So we're gonna give everything a quick count. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Perfect. We're gonna grab the tail end of our yarn and we're gonna pull to close that magic circle. And now what we're gonna do is insert our hook into that first double crochet under the front and back loops, and we're gonna make a slip stitch to close the round. So for round 1, we have a total of 12 double crochets. For round 2, we're gonna chain 2. We are never going to count the chain 2 as a stitch. So what we're gonna do is work into that first double crochet, and we're gonna make 2 double crochets into that same stitch. Into the next double crochet, we're gonna make 2 double crochets again into that same stitch. And we're gonna do this all the way around, working 2 double crochets in each stitch around. So by the end of this round, we should have a total of 24 double crochet stitches. We're at the end of round 2, and we're gonna end this round the same way we ended round 1. We're gonna insert our hook into that first double crochet of the round, and we're gonna make a slip stitch. And now we're gonna fasten off, so we're gonna yarn over and pull it through the loop on our hook, keep pulling to make a tail, and then we're gonna cut it, pull to tighten that knot up, and there we go. We now have the center of our granny squares. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna make a standing double crochet. There is no chain start, so we won't be able to see where the round starts and ends, which is really nice. It creates a really nice seamless look, and it really elevates our granny square. So what I'm gonna do is pull a bit of a tail, so about here, and I am going to take my hook. I'm gonna wrap my yarn around my hook 2 times. So I'm picking up my circle, and I'm just going to insert my hook in any stitch, so right here. And as you guys can see, I still have the 2 loops on my hook. Now with my thumb, I'm holding the tail end in place. Now I'm gonna yarn over, pull through the stitch, so I have 3 loops on my hook. I'm gonna yarn over and pull through just the first 2 loops. So now I have 2 loops remaining. I'm still holding the tail end in place with my thumb because otherwise the stitch is going to unravel. And now I'm going to yarn over and I'm gonna pull through both loops on my hook. And there we go. We have made our standing double crochet. We don't have to hang on to the tail anymore. We can drop it. Now into that same stitch, we're gonna make a second double crochet. Okay, so we have 2 double crochets. Into the next stitch, we're gonna make a half double crochet. So insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop so you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Into the next stitch, we're gonna make a single crochet, and into the next 2 stitches, so right here, 1, we're gonna make another single crochet, followed by a 3rd single crochet in the 3rd stitch. So right now, guys, we have 2 double crochets, a half double crochet, and 3 single crochets. Into the next stitch, we're gonna make a half double crochet. Into the next stitch, we're gonna make 3 double crochets, and this is going to be our first complete corner of our granny square. So from here on out, we're going to repeat this. So we're going to, into the next stitch, we're going to make a half double crochet, into the next stitch, a single crochet, another single crochet, and a third single crochet, into the next stitch, half double crochet, and then into that last stitch, we're going to make 3 double crochets, and that completes our second corner. So I want you guys to do this all the way around. Okay guys, so we're at this part here where we fastened off from round 2, and you can clearly see that there's a knot here. We can see the chain 2, which doesn't count as a stitch, and then we have our first stitch of the round. So you can either skip this chain 2 and just work into the next stitch normally, so make a half double crochet, and that's fine, but you do get a bit of a gap. So what I'm going to show you guys would apply for whatever stitch is coming, whether it's a single crochet, a double crochet, or a half double crochet. We'll do all as an example. So I'm going to yarn over because I'm making a half double crochet. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a decrease stitch. I'm going to combine the chain 2 stitch with the actual stitch here. So I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook into the chain 2, yarn over, and draw up a loop so I have 3 loops on my hook. To complete my half double crochet, I'm going to go into the next stitch because this is the stitch I'm supposed to be working into, and I'm going to yarn over and draw up a loop. So at this point I have 4 loops on my hook. So I'm going to yarn over and I'm going to pull through all 4 loops. And basically what that does is it creates 1 half double crochet. And so it's a half double crochet decrease because we inserted our hook into 2 different stitches and we combined it into 1 half double crochet. If your next stitch is a single crochet when this happens, insert your hook into that chain 2, yarn over and draw up a loop so you have 2 loops on your hook. Insert your hook into the next stitch, the actual stitch here, yarn over and draw up a loop so you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. And that makes a single crochet decrease. If your next stitch happened to be a double crochet when you hit this point, what we're going to do is yarn over like we're making a double crochet, insert your hook into the chain 2, yarn over and draw up a loop so you have 3 loops on your hook. At this point, we are going to yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops on your hook, and you should have 2 loops remaining. We're going to yarn over and we're going to insert our hook into that next stitch, yarn over and draw up a loop so we have 4 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and we're just going to pull through the first 2 loops, and that makes 2 partial double crochets. Now we're going to yarn over and we're going to pull through the remaining 3 loops on the hook, and that makes our double crochet decrease. That just makes 1 double crochet stitch. We're back where we started, where we have 2 double crochets in the first stitch of the round. We now know that 3 double crochets completes a corner or makes a corner. So we're going to make 1 final double crochet into that very first stitch of the round, and that makes a total of 3 double crochets. Insert your hook into that first double crochet of the round and make a slip stitch to close the round. For round 4, we are going to chain 1, And into that center double crochet, we're gonna make 1 single crochet. Into the next stitch, we're gonna make 1 single crochet, and we're gonna do that all the way across until we get to the next center double crochet. So right here, this is our center double crochet. So at this point, guys, we have made 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 single crochets across. Now chain 1, and into that same double crochet, we're gonna make a second single crochet. And that is our first corner stitch. In the next 7 stitches, we're gonna make 1 single crochet in each stitch across until we get to the center double crochet. And if you guys would like to, you can mark this center double crochet with a stitch marker so that you don't lose count. We've arrived at our center double crochet, so we're gonna make our corner. We're gonna make a single crochet, chain 1, followed by a second single crochet in the same stitch. And I want you guys to do this all the way across, working a single crochet in each stitch across until we get to our center double crochet when we make our corner stitch. We're at the end of round 4, so we're back where we started at our first center double crochet. So to complete the corner, we're going to insert our hook into that center double crochet, and we're going to make a single crochet, chain 1 to complete that first corner. We're going to insert our hook into that first single crochet and make a slip stitch, and that just closes the round. So right now we have finished round 4, so we're going to fasten off. We're gonna yarn over and pull through the loop on our hook and keep pulling to make a bit of a tail. Cut our tail, pull tight to close the round and make a little knot. And this is our first granny square.